If you're struggling to find gifts for a photographer friend, then this video is for you, because I'm going to reveal 5 of my most useful photography related tools that you can purchase from under £100. What is happening, people? My name is Gorav and I'm a travel and a wedding photographer based in Birmingham, England. Photography can be a really expensive hobby, and if you've got a photographer friend, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's so difficult to find a gift for a photographer friend that they will generally make use of, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. So hopefully in this video I can give you ideas for things to buy for your photographer friend that they may not already have. So number 5 on my list is this instant print camera, and this is more like a Polaroid alternative. It is very slim, as you can see. Personally, I think this is better than a Polaroid camera, because although the Polaroid cameras look great, I don't think the camera quality is all that, to be honest. The image quality from this camera isn't exactly going to be mind-blowing, but it's far superior than what you would get with a Polaroid. It is an instant print camera, so once you press that button it will print out. You don't have the option of selecting the images and choosing which one you want to print out. So the paper for this is relatively cheaper than it is for a Polaroid camera. This camera does take an SD card as well, so you can store all the photos that you take on the SD card if you want to print them out later. And the secret function of this camera is you can actually connect it to your mobile phone via Bluetooth and print photos from your phone and use this as a printer. So that's really handy. Obviously this is not to replace your actual camera, it's more of a holiday tool, and it doesn't take up that much space in comparison to a Polaroid. It has a ring flash on there, so this circle on the outside, all of that is a ring flash, and you can set it on auto or you can set it on fill and or off. You can turn it off. You've got 3 options there, and it's got a nice little mirror if you want to take those selfies. You can see yourself, so you can position the camera just to make sure you're in frame. This will set you back around £90 currently on Amazon in the UK. The name of this camera is Canon Mini S, and I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check it out on Amazon. So definitely recommend one of these, because we've had so much fun taking pictures of my cat and around the house and see it print out instantly. And it's a great little party trick if you want to take that with you in your pocket. You can actually even take photos on your phone and print them out on the camera, like I said. And item number 4 is this portable hard drive by Samsung. It is a solid state drive. Now what does that mean? It doesn't have any moving parts inside the hard drive, so it's very quick. It will last a lot longer than a normal mechanical hard drive. As you can see, it is relatively small. It fits in the palm of my hand. I've currently got the 1TB version, but you can start off at the 500GB version, and that is currently going for about £73 on Amazon at the moment in the UK. What I personally use this hard drive for is when I go away to shoot a wedding away from home, I take my laptop with me, plug this into my laptop, back up my memory cards as and when I can, and therefore I have a backup copy. 500GB is more than enough, and when I come back I dump all the content I have on this hard drive to my main backup hard drive that I have at home. The thing is, a lot of photographers do have hard drives. I'm not saying they don't have hard drive, but very few of them will have something small like this that you can fit in your pocket, and that's very reliable. So this is something that you definitely want to look into. Number 3 on my list is online storage. Now if your photographer friend already has a hard drive and you're looking to sort of go to the next level, then I would highly recommend that you look into Google Drive. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and the benefit of that is you have access to your data anywhere you have internet. You can share files to other people as well. For example, you can upload pictures, videos or documents to this cloud storage and share it with other people halfway across the world. So let's just have a look at some of the price plans. If you just type in Google Drive price, or you can just click on the link in the description below, I'll have that there for you. And let's just go and have a look at how much they cost. So for 200GB you can pay as little as £2.49 a month or £24.99 a year, and you get 200GB of storage for that. And you can, if you want, you can go up to 2TB, and that is $79.99. A lot of people don't get cloud storage because they think it's way too expensive. That used to be the case, but as you can see, the prices have come down drastically. So I would definitely make the most of this. Being able to access your data anywhere you have internet connection that's just a no-brainer. So really this 2TB option already works out cheaper than the solid state hard drive, but with the solid state hard drive you don't need the internet connection. That's the difference. And number 2 on the list has to be one of these things. It's a camera clip made by Peak Design. It doesn't only take smaller cameras, I've actually used this product to carry heavier cameras with bigger lenses, and it's absolutely fine. Very sturdy when it's on, of course, and the camera won't easily fall off. You have to physically press this red button here to get the camera off, and if you don't, it will just stay there. It's not going to slide off or anything. Great for traveling abroad, especially if you're a run and gun photographer. In fact, this has been on every single trip around the world with me. I've not left the house without it if I'm shooting anything professionally. I've had it for a couple of years now, like 4 or 5 years. I've not had a single problem with it. The one that I've got is a 1st generation model. However, Amazon has currently a 3rd generation model, so it's going to be a lot better than this. Although I can't say I've had any problems with this one specifically. As you can see, it slides on very easily, and with the press of a button you can slide your camera back off, ready to start shooting. Currently this thing is retailing for about £65 in Amazon UK, and again I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check this out. It's a must-have. It's never let me down, and I don't think I'll leave the house without it because it's always on my camera bag's shoulder strap. Finally, number 1 on my list is one of these things. Yes, it's a tablet, and originally I avoided buying one of these because I was saving up for the one with the screen, and I can tell you it doesn't really matter. In fact, this is a lot better than the one that you get with the screen on, because if you're using something with a screen, you are covering the screen with your hand, and therefore you can't see that part of the screen anyway. But with this thing, you very quickly get used to looking at your computer monitor while editing. This is a Wacom Tablet, and it's very inexpensive. A lot of people don't know. They assume these things are very expensive. They're not. You can currently pick one of these things up from Amazon around £70. This is not the newer version. I've had this for so long, but it works just as well. It doesn't take any batteries. It is USB powered, so you don't have to worry about the batteries running out. You just plug a USB cable into your laptop or your computer, and away you go. It's very intuitive, especially if you're into photo editing and stuff like that, or even if you're into drawing, then this is a great little tool to have. This one actually has clickety buttons. I believe the new one does too. What I really like about this is that it's got this little bit here which you can slide your pen through so it doesn't get lost. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be used for that, but it works really well. I originally bought this one for traveling because I had this one at home, but I don't even use the bigger one anymore because this one actually does a pretty good job, and it doesn't take up that much space, so I can just fit it in my bag whenever I want to go. And to get from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen, it's not much of a movement, whereas the bigger one I've got, it takes more of a motion to move from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen than this one. The reason why this is number 1 is because a lot of people don't realize how useful this is. Once you get used to this, it's really difficult to go back to editing with a computer mouse, and a lot of photographers I know don't even have this because they didn't look into it, or they think it's very expensive, and it's not. It saves so much time and it's very accurate when you're editing photos. Now I just want to point out, guys, a lot of the links in the description below are Amazon affiliate links. What that means is that it won't actually cost you anything more than it normally would, but some of that money will actually go towards this channel and help me in making videos just like this one. So I hope this has been useful for you, and I just want to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel. And if you've got anything else that you can think of, any other photography gifts, do drop it in the comments below to help everybody else out, and I'll catch you in the next one.